one, never again. One get the cake and the butter, I count it like hustle, the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk, you can hear it. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fucking this bitch in the orgy, I'm having this snow bunny pull up her legs. Fight for my dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge.
Well, I know everybody's sick of me painting parts, cleaning parts, but here we're at, getting down to the last pieces here, and I ran out of paint again. I thought that last paint would have did it, but this piece is left. The face of that and the side, I gotta fix that rust right here. So I got the Bondo coming for that. I'll sand it off and fix that. That ain't gonna take much paint there, but this will take a little paint. And plus I want to do an 80 cart yet to go with this project. So, what the hell's wrong here? There we go. Alright, that's all we got. Oops, that's all we got for, that's all we got for now. Alright, here goes the most important piece. All cleaned up, tacked down, wiped down, you name it. There you have it. All done. Shining pretty good. Kind of hard to tell with the plastic reflection, but there you can see the light. But yeah, I did get 2 little runs off the taillights. Why? I have no idea. So long as I can take them out without fricking up the paint, she is good to go. Transmission's done. That's curing out too. I had a little paint left, so I put a coat on this to burn it up. And I had that one rim, I don't know if I videoed or not, but I had one spot on the rim, right on the bottom, that was light, so I had to hit it again. So I have to wait till that cures before I can send them in to get tires put on. Alright, to the next thing. Good morning, happy Memorial Day. And I got a lot to do, and it's gonna be hard to record this because I just gotta get it done. I'm all by myself and I need to keep rolling, but I'll do the best I can. Let's get at it.
He was a banker down in Georgia, wore a tie every day, but the city of life got heavy and the music led the way. Packed up his old guitar, left the high rise behind. Now he's playing bars in Nashville, looking for a sign. They're chasing country dreams down the dirt road tracks, leaving all they know, never looking back. Trading in the fast lane for a slower kind of tune, finding out the truth beneath the southern moon. They're chasing country dreams where the heart beats loud, singing about their story, standing out in the crowd. From the city lights to the rolling green, they're all chasing country dreams. She was a singer in the city, Broadway bright as day, but the song she sang felt empty in a world so far away. Bought herself a ticket, one way to Tennessee. Now she's writing songs about a heartache in the places she's been free. They're chasing country dreams down the dirt road tracks, leaving all they know, never looking back. Trading in the fast lane for a slower kind of tune, finding out the truth beneath the southern moon. They're chasing country dreams where the heart beats loud, singing about their story, standing out in the crowd. From the city lights to the rolling green, they're all chasing country dreams. There's a DJ from Miami spinning country hits, a rancher from Oklahoma writing songs that fit, a poet from Chicago with a southern drawl. They're all chasing something real, something worth it all. They're chasing country dreams down the dirt road tracks, leaving all they know, never looking back. Trading in the fast lane for a slower kind of tune, finding out the truth beneath the southern moon. They're chasing country dreams where the heart beats loud, singing about their story, standing out in the crowd. From the city lights to the rolling green.
just caught something. There's no grease dirt on this part, so I'm gonna go add one. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I tapped these out, the paint, put a grease dirt on the bottom.
Yeah, they're all chasing country dreams, finding out what country really means. From the bright city lights to the small town scenes, they're all chasing country dreams. Rolling in the pickup, dirt road behind. Heart's in the hills, but my mind's in the grind. City lights flashing, they're calling my name, but the crickets in the night, man, they play a sweet game. From the farm to the hustle, got that duality. Pouring coffee at dawn, dreaming of reality, where the skyline's tall and the neon's bright. But I miss those sunsets, country stars at night. City dreams, country soul, two worlds clash, but I'm feeling whole. Got my boots in the dirt, head up in the clouds, living for the moments that make me proud. Got a heart for the harvest, hands in the soil, but that concrete jungle's got me working on my royal. Chasing after dreams, but I can't forget my roots. From the cornfields to the boardroom, letting loose. Fast cars and bright lights, but the moon's my guide. I'm a country boy living with that city vibe. Riding through the chaos, finding peace in the mess. In the hustle of the city, it's my country soul that's blessed. City dreams, country soul, two worlds clash, but I'm feeling whole. Got my boots in the dirt, head up in the clouds, living for the moments that make me proud. Yeah, I'm grinding hard, gotta make a name, but the simple life calls and it's never the same. From bonfires to board meetings, I'm torn in between, but I carry my heart where the grass is green. So here's to the dreamers, the doers, the bold, with a heart of a country and a spirit of gold. Gonna chase those lights, but stay true to my soul. In this life's wild ride, I'm taking control. City dreams, country soul, two worlds in my heart, that's how I roll. With the beat of the street and the soul of the land.
So being this tractor is so old, this bushing here, I ground that bushing down to make it smaller because it was so wobbly in there. So let's see what that does. Alright, I gotta put this pulley on now, the side of the transmission. You're not gonna be able to see me, so I'm just gonna turn the camera off. Alright, that's all in. Wish I could take some of that slop out. See how wore out, it's just worn. I could take that bushing and take some more out of the bushing, I guess. Or put a washer behind it, maybe put a shim. No. Alright, now I'm going to do the brake, get the brakes all hooked up. Should have put that on first, but I don't know if it'll fit. So I'll put her on now. Again, that's another hidden spot, so you're really not going to see me do it. Well, the brake is in. That was a huge setback. Oh, you can't see it, but right there, you see that bolt there? I don't. There you go, see that bolt there? I had to change that out. The Allen socketed jam nut cracked open, couldn't get it to run in, couldn't get it to get out. Next on the list is this baby. Let's get her done. Alright, that piece is in. No problems with that. I just didn't like how much play is in here. Holy cow. Watch this thing. Holy shit, that thing moves like 3/8 of an inch. But it's for show now anyway, but worked from 1969 till now, so I'm sure it'll be that way for another 20 years. On to the next piece. That's gonna be that part right there. That's the part you couldn't see me do. That's all in. Just gotta grease it now. That's all tightened up. The brake lever is down here. It's all in. Just need to put the brake lever on the outside. I put the steering tree on. That's all tightened up, ready to go. I'm gonna grab the tie rods now and throw them on, at least for the spindles. All right, drop the variable speed in. That was just this one bolt. So that was nothing serious right now since everything's out of the way, which was kind of nice. So now I am gonna put the steering shaft in. All right, my battery went dead. I don't remember where I left off. Steering column's in. I think that's where I left off. And I finished putting the springs on the variator stuff. So that's all done. Not sure how that's going to turn out. And I got the brake lever on, but that's just loose for now. that's about where I'm at. I can't really go anywhere else until I get the motor and I get the center console in. And that needs to be bonded up to get them rust pits filled in. They're just too bad. Alright, that's it for today. Alright, stopped by Jason, mounted up tires on the front rims, got them mounted up. And tonight I just did the back ones. They finally came. Thanks to FedEx. They were 4 days late again. That FedEx, they are awesome. Not. And I stopped at John Deere, get my belts, which I was missing. And I couldn't find one greaser. So I had to order one greaser, which I get 2 to a pack. And when I took this piece apart to clean it, I noticed there's no snap ring in the outer. There's supposed to be a snap ring out here. And it wasn't there, so I had to order that. Got that. What else did I get? Let's see here. I got the spring here, which goes in here because mine was shot. Didn't even do shit. So that's what I got. So yeah, I got all my shit from John Deere so far, so that worked out good. 1969, still in stock. Can't complain. Check this out. Lug nuts that came on the tractor. Not all of them, but some actually have the John Deere logo on them. I thought that was pretty cool. Friday, working on the cylinder head. I had fun drilling that out. I got it. The helicoil I had went in there. The last portion of the thread did not fall in. So I had to rip it out, order some more because it was my last one. So I was going over to see what else I have to work on to get this assembled. And my exhaust, if it focused, Danielson. I tell you, why does it do that? There you go. Look at that thing. There it goes. Just about shot. Do I cut it off and weld on a new piece of steel? I don't know. She's pretty thin. Watch where you're walking. And that's when shit starts getting expensive, when you restore these things. When you gotta chase shit. You flip this around. Yep. That's what time it is. Beer time. As my dad was supposed to come over and have a beer with me tonight. Yep. Sorry for my swearing, but the fucker stood me up and went to the bar without me. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I want to be working on my center section. As you can see, weather's not permitting, so I can't get my baby over here out of the garage so I can sand that and mud up them rust pits. So yeah, here we go. You know what that meant when I said, hey, oh yeah, whatever the hell that word was. Drink. Well, we got storms coming in. And I never did pull out the car because it did dry up, obviously. So I waxed this hood up on this one, trying to make it look a little better because the sun is just beating the shit out of it. So got it looking good now. See how long it lasts. Need a pressure washing deck. Settle. All right, that's it for today. And it's a fun-filled Saturday morning. I got the mud all mixed up. I put it on here, and boy, did I forget how hard that shit gets. So I gotta take it off by hand because I didn't take that, I don't even have it actually, so I can't do it that way. So I've been sanding, but it's coming. I just gotta hand sand that spot yet and get some primer on it. Alright, I got it all DA'd out, feathered in, feathered out, whatever you want to say. Got that all done. The front was actually pretty good shape, but I ran the sander across it anyways. You can see the smaller pits in there. It's amazing what that shows. And this is this side. Hopefully that don't show up too bad. A little bit of pitting down there, which I did not fix. I probably should have. Alright, I think we're down to the engine now. Once that gets back, you can paint that and all painting's done. This turned out pretty good. Shining pretty nice. The side that had all you really can't see it. Let me see if I can get some light on it. You can see the bottom of it here where it's all rusty, but for the most part everything looks really nice. I don't see no light, nothing light. The pan turned out really good this time. No runs this time, thank God. I'm gonna hang on 2 hands on this phone and drop in the pan. I'll be pissed. Yeah, I had my 2 runs, no runs this time. So she's shining pretty good. Well, I'm happy. Not bad for my first paint jobs, I guess. All right, I need to comment on this. Not sure what you're gonna think, but I found these lights on eBay. The bolt holes actually line up with the holes in the fender that are exactly the same as the reflector. Obviously you can see they're black. That's white. Should I tape off the red lens, scuff the black, and paint that white? That's the question. Leave your answer in a comment. What do you think I should do?
Let's roll down the highway, tailgate party. We don't need no plan, just a good old time. We'll turn it up. No, we don't need a reason. Every night's like summer, no matter the season. Crank it up, play the steel guitar. Hank it up, let's rock.